Alright guys, we just got to Tony Turner's house. We're gonna go flea marketing looking for video games. Let's go. Let's go. Guys, before we get into the video, could you please drop a like and hit that subscribe button? It really helps the channel out, and I would greatly appreciate it, guys. Let's get into the video. Alright guys, we just got to the flea market with Tony Toner. I'm looking for Luigi's Mansion on GameCube and just some filler games. What are you looking for, Tone?
I'm looking for Medieval for PSP, looking for NBA Street for PSP, and I'm also looking for a Game Boy Micro if I can find one.
That's going to be a tough task, but we're going to see what we can do. Let's get into it, guys. Alright guys, we are leaving Treasure Isles. We hit 2 of the game shops in the flea market. We picked up some good stuff, talked to a couple of vendors, you know what I mean? Got to have a good relationship with both of them in here. They usually cut me some pretty good deals. And Tony, did you find anything you wanted?
No.
Nothing. PSP games are hard to come by, but hopefully we're going to a second flea market after some Skyline. So we will get some photos of our food because it's going to be delicious. If you guys are ever in Cincinnati, you gotta go to Skyline. All right guys, I'll see you at the next flea market. All right guys, we just left Skyline. We are heading to Trader's World. Let's see what we can find. We just showed up to Trader's World. Tony, what are you still looking for them PSP games? Still looking, and we're gonna keep you guys updated. I'm gonna look for some like posters and some game room wall art, and then I'm just gonna look for some more PS2 games, maybe an original Xbox game and whatnot. I'm gonna try to shop around for original Xbox. Well, that being said, guys, I'll see you at the house after we get back from the flea markets. All right, guys, we're back at the house with some pretty epic pickups. The first game we picked up, I believe it's the only GameCube game we picked up, but I traded for this game. This is what I was going to the flea markets to look for. Since I picked up the strategy guide for Luigi's Mansion, I had to pick up a super clean CIB copy of Luigi's Mansion. I ended up trading a couple games for this. It was, ended up, total trade value was about $60. So this is right at price charting, which I can't knock. And then the next game we got is the last good Crash game after the first trilogy. This is the last decent Crash Bandicoot game until they came out with the new Crash 4. So this is technically Crash 4, I believe, the Wrath of Cortex. And it has different types of levels in it. Like there's like a monkey ball, like a super monkey ball type rolly ball level. It's kind of odd, but I didn't have this game. I'm gonna see if it's backwards compatible on my Xbox One. I'm not sure if it is. I know they opened up a ton because I don't have an original Xbox, so we have to see how that works. If not, I'm gonna have to buy an original Xbox, Next game, probably the best NFL football game out there, CIB, and it is ESPN 2K5, NFL 2K5. You got TO on the front. I'm really hoping this is backwards compatible as well, so I don't have to just go out and buy an Xbox, like an OG Xbox. This game puts Madden to bed. This game is legendary. I was trying to find it on PS2, but it's just so dang hard to find on PS2. But we are definitely going to try to play this game. Hopefully I don't have to go buy an Xbox to play this game. Hopefully I can just play it on my Xbox One. Hopefully it's backwards compatible. But yeah, we're going to start a season in this, and hopefully we can play it on stream. That would be super fun. If not, I may try to emulate it, since it's technically not illegal if you emulate when you have a copy of it. Technically. Don't take my advice. The next game is, I already have a copy of this game on the PS2, but this Tony Hawk game is actually drastically different than the PS2 version on Xbox 360. It's Project 8. It is, you know, this is an actual open world Tony Hawk game. The PS2 version just has the levels of this game. And this is basically it's a skate competition game pretty much. Like, you have a number, you start off with like a number, like a ranking of skaters, you know what I mean? And then you start off pretty high, then you have to get to the top 8 skaters to be part of Project 8. It's a pretty good game. It has some wonky mechanics in it, like it was trying to be skate in some aspects, and it just didn't work, in my opinion. So this is like my 3rd favorite Tony Hawk game, or 4th favorite, honestly. So it's kind of jank, but I do have some nostalgia for this game. And that was all from the first flea market. The second flea market, we only bought one game. We bought a book and something epic at the end. I'll show you at the end of the video. We got another PS2 game, and this was highly recommended from my buddy that I went with, old Tony Toner. He was looking for some PSP games, and dude, the PSP games he was looking for are just, they're so hidden in our area. But the PS2 game I got is Hot Shots Golf. It is complete in box. This is the 3rd Hot Shots Golf. I'm excited to play this. I'm excited to have some game nights where the boys come over and we just rack up some Hot Shots Golf, play Super Smash Bros. Melee and whatnot. Like, these are going to be some super fun times. I can't wait to get my new game room set up, and I can't wait to show you guys what I'm doing in the new game room. But yeah, guys. And then we got an epic book. We got the Nintendo Game Boy Player's Guide. This book is super clean. I'm going to have some shots of me flipping through this book. It's pretty much full color. It's such a beautiful book. It's going to look great next to the Nintendo Powers and the strategy guides and whatnot. I was thinking about framing this, but I don't think I can. It's just such a it's such a pretty book, you know? And that is all of the games and books out there, or that I got. I got one more item. I'm going to have to walk away and go grab it. I may have to set the camera up in a different angle because it's a relatively bigger piece. But before that, guys, be sure to check out Tord Gaming Expo. I'm going to be there. So if you guys would like to meet, I'm not going to be a special guest or anything. I'm just going to be like walking around shopping, trying to meet everybody. If you guys are going to be in the area, please be sure to stop and say hello to me. I'm going to be, you know, I'll be probably wearing something similar to this. You know what I mean? I'll be a glassed bearded man. I'm going to try to wear like a Spyro t-shirt and this hat. You know what I mean? But yeah, definitely stop by and say hi if you see me. It's going to be fun, November 1st through 3rd. Give me one second. Let me go grab the last pickup of the day. Alright, guys. I got the last thing from the flea market. We got a Super Mario Strikers display piece. I picked this up. It has a little bit of damage on the edge, but I believe this was a GameStop display. I'm going to get this thing framed, and it's going to be up on the wall in the game room. Super Mario Strikers is an absolute legendary soccer game. It's probably my favorite, like, soccer game, period. Like, it's so crazy. I couldn't believe they had this. I was going to buy another one, but it's like, man, I need one right now. And then maybe next week, or the week after, I'll go buy the other one I was looking at. Maybe. I got a pretty good deal on this. The guy sold it to me for what he paid. But yeah, I wish I would have got his, like, everybody's socials. So I can leave them in the comments below, or the description below. But yeah, guys, this is legendary. This is going to be so cool on my wall. I can't freaking wait to get the new game room setup. Alright guys, that was all the pickups for today's video. I'll be sure to have one out next week. I'm sure I'll be doing more game hunting. I'm going to try to go to different locations other than the same flea markets that I usually go to in the same retro video game store is. I just have to figure out more places in Cincinnati that sell retro games. If anybody in the Ohio area has a suggestion, drop it in the comments below. And please, in the comments below, tell me what your favorite game was, or what other art piece I should get for the new game room wall. And please tell me your favorite Game Boy game in the comments below. If you guys haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. It really helps the channel out. And drop a like on the video if you enjoyed the video. But guys, this has been Stever. Thank you for coming with me on my Game Hunting Chronicles. I'll catch you guys on the next video. See ya.